for the city has been fantastic. You know, I've seen it grow. Understanding, of course, the subtle distinction between policing and the street pastors. And I see street pastors as being that bit further upstream, you know, looking after the vulnerable, giving the advice in a way that only they can. And they bring so much in that regard, you know. And that's universally felt in my organisation in Aberdeen and across the country now, and I'm delighted to see so many other street pastor initiatives growing in the city as well. You know, as I've seen the street pastors mature, you know, from 8 years ago, and you see the safe space vehicle and the dividend that brings, you know, we're somewhere, well, safe for people to go to and receive that, I can call it pastoral support. But, you know, police officers find that a real advantage for us in our policing operation. And it's no coincidence, I'll be quite frank with you, that crime has reduced in the city. You know, antisocial behaviour's down by a third, violence down by a half. And the street pastors, they won't thank me for saying it, must take a great deal of credit for that. They're out there, you know, on a Friday and a Saturday night, on the front line, supported of course by the police organisation and other partners, but they're playing a very real part in that, in dealing with the vulnerable. And you know, there are challenging times. We're coming up in September to the students coming back, and the city will be awash with these freshers who will put themselves in a vulnerable situation. Some will, we understand that. And again, the pastors are there to support us. And then no sooner are we back into the festive period in Aberdeen, and again we can have up to 35,000 of a night coming in. The vast majority will look after themselves, but there are always a few, and the street pastors will tell you that, as will my police officers. And it's that added support that we get from the street pastors that's so invaluable to us. It's fine to speak about the police statistics, but we're speaking about human beings here. We're speaking about the support and the nurturing and the love and all that we can give these folk. And that in itself, you know, you cannot count the cost of that. And we'd also, if you allow me, you know, look for the street pastors to be able to grow even more. You know, and if there's folk out there across the churches, and I know there's one or two in mine, you know, that have shown an interest in that, I'd encourage them to come forward. You know, you will get that support from the partners. It's such a worthy cause. And Colin,